What's up? Nothing about to play the game before I go to sleep. Nothing about to play the game. Because of what you wrote. Because you talking about what you wrote. Acting like what? I don't. The fuck? No, I don't. What's good, bro? How you feeling? What you doing now? Oh, alright then, bye. Get the fuck off my phone, then, nigga. When are you acting again? What you want, Angelina? You said what? You're right. You look more like Selena. Selena. Yeah, you do. You look like that Mexican bitch. Well, you something. You something. So what's up? Happy New Year's. At least you said it correctly. At least you said it correctly. Happy, yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah. Nah, because a lot of people think it's Happy New Year's when it's Happy New Year. You said what?
Welcome in, everyone, to Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They were winners in Game 1, as expected, on their home floor. They'll look to build on that advantage here at home in Game 2.
And Game 1 went as expected. But now, as the higher seed, you still got to take care of business in Game 2. As a road team, all you're looking to do is split one of these first 2 games.
So Lee goes to the right side, and that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. To Davis, down low. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lee to Luka Doncic. From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Here's Barea. Down 2. Lee to Porzingis. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here's Barea. Down 4. To Porzingis. Barea shot, no good. That's going to be out of bounds. Here's Barea, trailing by 4. To Luka Doncic. LeBron James with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It goes down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Mavericks with the possession. To Luka Doncic. Kicks it outside. Lee. Nobody even close. Courtney Lee buries it.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Greg Monroe at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. LBJ. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, Keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Porzingis with the slam.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Here's Barea. The score 10-8 to Porzingis. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. The jumper's off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Mavericks with the basketball. To Porzingis. Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Cashes in for two.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Doncic to Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
That's what the king does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
James. Fires the 3. Smothering D. Lee with the basketball. They trail by 7.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Porzingis with the rebound. Doncic. To Monroe. Anthony Davis. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
James lobs it up.
Keep running.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's now 4 for 6.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Here's Barea. Right now, down 7. Gets it in the right corner. Lee to Monroe. Lee. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Dallas has it. To Hardaway. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Here's Barea, trailing by 11. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Whoa, what a finish. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Here's Barea. His guys currently down by 13. To Hardaway. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dwayne Wade rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down.
Monroe. Anthony Davis swats it. That's his third block this evening.
Just incredible timing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Kyle Kuzma. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
For 3, Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. ahead, Cohen. Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Lakers at the controls right now. Lets it fly from long range. Not easy.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Seth Curry to Brunson. To Porzingis. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here comes the screen. Rocking the rim. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Off the mark. Well contested. He throws it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Dallas owns the basketball. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Short jumper stays out. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Kyle Kuzma. Dwight Powell. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Seth Curry has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Lakers ball. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Layup tried, counted for Jalen Brunson.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Knocked loose. Screen coming. Seth Curry to Brunson. The drive right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Brunson. To Seth Curry. Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
The screen sets him up for 2. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Brunson. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
It's a big finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Los Angeles, they have it. Has a look. And a putback slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Brunson. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Count it.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. And he hits.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Monroe. Gets to the basket and scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. Probing the defense. Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Barea. His guys down big. Doncic. To Monroe. Has a chance, and he drains it.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Dallas with the possession. Doncic. To Monroe. To Luka Doncic. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Short jumper won't go down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And the rebound belongs to the Mavericks. Here's Barea. Down a bundle. No good, and no foul. And he finishes at the rim. The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Lee, deep left corner. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Short jumper off the mark. Mavericks with the possession. Porzingis. To Monroe. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Here's Barea. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Lee. Oh, Courtney Lee. 2 of 4 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. They'll get it down to Davis. Works it up top. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lakers at the controls right now. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Here's Barea. His guys can hold for the final shot. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Trying to cash in. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one. From the painted area, won't go down. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here.
The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavericks may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
The chosen one was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Lakers ball. To James. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Down low to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here comes the screen. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. Easy path to the rim.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
Mavericks with the basketball. Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Ed, you know you got a problem when you're getting oohs and ahs from the home crowd.
No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Porzingis to Monroe. Porzingis. Tough shot. He hits.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
To James. Down low for Davis. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Dallas has it. To Luka Doncic. Fires the three. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Porzingis. Has a look. And he hits.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Here's Barea. He'll run the offense. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Has a chance. Rebound for Porzingis. Here's Barea. Looking to make something happen. To Luka Doncic. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Runner here won't go down. To James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dallas owns the basketball. Nice pass to set things up. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To shoot for Los Angeles. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. To Brunson. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Davis. And stuffs it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And scores. Strong take.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Shot from the lane won't go. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range. To Porzingis. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. And now it's Flash with the basketball. A fundamental shot right there.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Porzingis. To Seth Curry. 4-3. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Brunson. To Porzingis. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. Cleans it up. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
To Porzingis. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Dallas with the possession. Brunson to Seth Curry. Fires the three. Who needs Steph? Who needs Dell when you have Seth?
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Wade. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Brunson to Porzingis. Won't go. Got it. apiece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Anthony Davis. He's now 5 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys holding the big lead. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Layup goes down. Well done.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James. They go down to Davis. And throws it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Lakers at the controls right now. James to Davis. And count the basket inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. Monroe to Luka Doncic. For three, Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Screen coming. James to Kyle Kuzma. No, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Doncic. To Brunson. Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Mavericks with the possession. Doncic. Great feed. And a nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
To Luka Doncic. The pass taken away by the Lakers. James. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lee to Luka Doncic. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Lakers ball. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Brunson to Porzingis. In the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Doncic to Porzingis. Going to launch beyond the arc. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
From the painted area, won't go down. To James. Great pass to set it up. Slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And counted at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count the two for KP at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
James. That's going to be out of bounds. Mavericks with the basketball.
Man, sit your hating ass down, and I got 36.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively.
38.
In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Open look, and he buries
40.
it. Defense has to wake up.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
To Luka Doncic. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still
42. And what you mean if your shoot your shot was a person? You talking about me?
In a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Doncic to Monroe. To Luka Doncic. Jumper's good.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
He gets it.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
Here's Berea. Down a bundle. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense
Yo,
has to
what's good? 45-13, what's good?
Oh, my skill set is this, or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
The Lakers get the victory. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series. A 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Now, we beat these niggas by 52. That's some real baller. That's a real baller, nigga. I beat you in basketball by 52, nigga.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put their opponents away in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, maybe next game I'll take about 50 shots and throw out like 15 assists, and if anybody asks me to pass the ball, I'm going to just look at them funny and just still shoot it. Even if the coach screams out, pass the ball, Mason, pass the ball, I'm going to look at him like, no.
For the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Dallas Mavericks did so many things wrong when it came to defending the fast break. I'm not sure it's the kind of thing that can be fixed with a single practice, so they better get started, and soon.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
And I only missed 7 shots.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
Watch the Legends of Evergreen Hills together on the WCQF Play app. Real guests paid for their testimonials. The 2025 football game. This year's stars show off their best moves in a field show. Look to us the AFC and NFC meet again in flag football. Field show January 30th on ESPN. Flag football February 2nd on ESPN and NBC. The college football playoff quarterfinals continue.
Y'all was good with you, BY? Over there hating on a nigga. Because I like to shoot the ball. Y'all don't say that when Steph do it. What's up with y'all, though? What you up to, B? I'm fucking with you, man. What's up with you? I'm out there pushing that rock like Jay-Z. Damn, almost had 50. Out there pushing that rock like Jay-Z. You feel me? Penn State might lose this game because they looking kind of shaky in the first half and shit. But I don't know. They might not, but they might do if they don't get that shit together. Hey, I'm gone. I'm about to get the fuck up off here. You know what I'm saying? And finish watching this game, man. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Man, peace and love, y'all. I'm gone.